X-Tray bowling. Hello.
Ah, how are you?
Good. I was getting nervous. Did I do something wrong? Am I not seeing something?
No, I was. I saw where you posted the link. I was like, oh, cool. I'll just have to click on Messenger to go find it, and then I went and got a cup of coffee, and then I got me a fiber bar. Trying to trying to do myself some good with this with this
Ah,
fiber.
yes.
Nothing's working right now.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, that's too bad.
A pear and I'm doing a pear at every meal. A pear.
Are you?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to buy some more pears.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm going to the store tomorrow.
There's
Hey,
a really good pear salad that I enjoy.
where is it?
A friend made it. It has pears, gorgonzola cheese, toasted walnuts, and candied pecans with some arugula, and it was like a
Oh my
light
gosh,
bread.
that sounds good.
It was so good. Always think about that salad. She brought it to like a camping trip, like a potluck, and it made it more extravagant because when you're camping, you're not like, oh, I'll have a pear gorgonzola salad.
Not when we camp. You get a hot dog usually.
Yeah, exactly. So it just made it so special because you're thinking like, oh, this is like so fancy.
Like gourmet.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you can do anything camping, honestly. I want another grill to put in my camper.
Me too. I've already said that. I got to get another one.
Yes. I'm holding on to my return one, but it has to go back. I have two right
Oh,
now.
you had something. What
Yeah.
what happened? What happened with it?
Mine would never dial down, so we could only add heat. We couldn't adjust the temperature. It would only go up. Like the dial didn't work.
Oh,
So I was like, well, we can make it work. And Daniel's like, they'll give you a new one. So,
mm-hmm.
well, the crazy thing is I got the new one before I could even ship back the broken one, which was awesome. Like, love that customer service because they were telling me, oh, yeah, it's going to be, 20 days. I think they just have to say that to cover their butt.
Well, and
Yeah.
I think Trey too, it depends on what it is because I called
Yeah.
on my own 10-inch stainless steel skillet,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 2 weeks ago, and they've never sent it. Well, I didn't send it back yet either, but I thought maybe I'd get it like you, but I didn't. So I don't know what the difference is. Is it
Did you
Probably because that's a new product
Yeah.
okay?
just out, I'd say.
And I think you can individually ship that real quick because it's already boxed separately.
Yeah.
It's just like slap a label on the box and bye-bye out the door,
Yeah.
I just shared some stats in the chat that I saw going around. So how many earners there were and out of active consultants. So we're in the top 4% of the company when you earn a trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was kind of fun to see. I do wonder if those 65,000 consultants are active. Are those the active consultants? Because I would be willing to put some money on the number being even smaller of active.
Well, you can't earn a trip if you're not active.
No. They're taking the number, the top 4% of the. They're finding that number out of the active number of consultants. So I would actually wager that the true active consultants versus the consultants that won, I believe the percentage is higher than 4%. Does that make sense? See what I'm saying? No. Okay. To be active, you're doing 150 in sales every other month, right? Is that I say active?
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, is the 65,000 active consultants or is it just anybody that's still in right now at this cutoff point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to make that big difference.
I don't think it matters whether they're I think it's just out of 65,000 consultants, which is approximately what we have, because they're constantly every day coming and going.
Oh, yeah.
So we're dropping some and we're gaining some every day.
Well, we haven't even hit 100,000 consultants yet with our numbers.
That's right.
And that to me is really exciting because that means we retain a lot more people than other MLMs. Because as far as LipSense goes, like I was like, I don't even know, almost to 1 million in my number. And there's only 300,000 active. So that's just really fascinating to me, like the turnover rate versus other companies. I think it's phenomenal.
Truly, truly. Hey, hi, Stephanie.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. I'm so glad you could join us.
Thanks, me too.
Just chatting here because I was thinking that Jen and Tiffany might be on. I just texted Mary.
Let me message Tiffany and see if she's coming.
Jen was trying to turn on the gas to get all her sales in for this month, Gail.
Oh, hey, Mom, can you answer Amanda's question really quick about party sales, commissionable sales?
I did. I answered that already.
Oh, I think she's wanting more clarity. Basically, I think she's not there because she has
I told her. Yeah, I know. Well, because she did a shared rewards party and her sales were 900, she said. And I told her that it's commissionable sales.
Yeah, I think she's disappointed, but it wouldn't be that high if it wasn't shared rewards. You know?
Yeah, I know. Well, any of us that have done the shared rewards, it hurts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But would you have gotten the party to begin with if that was the incentive to happen, right?
Mhm. Because a lot of times those are the ones that would not have happened.
Right. The commissionable
if we didn't offer them shared rewards.
The party sales isn't actually the true sales because that's before the discount, right?
Right.
And party sales, yeah, that's half offs, and I mean when we're talking about a non-shared rewards party,
right?
It might even be tax and shipping. I don't know.
Right, right.
Gosh, Gail, you type so fast.
What?
Am I hearing Gail typing?
No, I'm not typing.
That was my typing. Sorry.
No. No, I sent Tiffany a text, but that was on my phone. I hope you didn't hear that. It's pretty silent.
Yes, I type very fast.
Man.
You know, I guess.
How'd your hotcakes turn out, Stephanie?
Oh, they were so good. They were delicious. Yes.
Well, I ended up doing French toast this morning.
Did you?
I said, yeah, it was awesome, and it was like done in like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes. I love that. Oh my goodness.
It was my first time ever cooking on a griddle. I should say cooking pancakes on an electric griddle. And I was like blown away. I was like, oh my God, they've got to be burning. Nope, they were like perfect golden brown. I was like, oh my God, I don't think there's another way.
No, I don't ever want to use a pan again.
What's that?
I don't ever want to use a pan again.
Right.
That's what I was thinking today. I was going, okay, I've got all this cookware. Look at this new stove top because I remodeled my kitchen, got a new cooktop, and I'm like, I'm not even going to use this anymore. I'm just going to use this griddle. I swear I like it better than. Well, I like the quick cooker a lot, but I think I like this griddle better than any other electric that we've got.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I know Trey uses hers.
I've used it 3 times.
We've used it every day since I got it.
This was my first time, but I had to read the instructions. I read that entire manual twice this weekend because it was like so highly anticipating. I wanted to know exactly what I was doing, you know.
Mhm.
So finally it was like this big build up. I got all my ingredients out. I was like, okay, come to mama.
Yes. Make the pizza. The pizza is amazing. You will never.
That's what I'm
make
doing
pizza.
tomorrow. I think we're having that for dinner tomorrow.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, good to know.
It is the crunch on that pizza crust is ridiculous. It's
Oh.
so insane. I have a video of Scarlett taking a bite because I was like, I wonder if this will record. And you can hear it just
You hear it
crunch.
crunch.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
I did
I love
a pizza Thursday in a cast iron skillet.
Mhm.
And
And that does well
was-
too. That turns out really
man,
good too.
That was real good. 15 minutes.
Ugh.
500, 15 minutes. It was good. It was perfect.
Does it get that crunchy crust?
On the bottom. Oh, yeah. It's like eating off a big, thick cracker.
Oh, yes. Give me those carbs.
I made sure to get the pizza crust that was thin.
Yes, that's the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's too much crust when it's the regular size. It's too much.
Yeah, when it's so high, it's like everything else cooks except the middle, you know?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. And well, in the griddle, it won't fit in there.
Oh.
And here's the beautiful thing is when you're making it in the griddle, it's the perfect size to get it out on the pizza peel. They did such a good job with lining everything up beautifully. Duh, of course they would. But you know, when you see it, you're like, oh, thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much for having a
So I have a
measure.
question about the Pampered Chef pizza crust. How much? I know it says that's just one pizza, right? But you're saying
the
it's too
box?
much
In the box?
in the Pampered Chef.
Yes,
Pizza
that's
crust.
what I did, Gail, last week. I didn't do it on the new grill. I stood it in
Right.
the oven. It's
But you
enough
said it
for
was too
two-
much even for a big stone, right?
Yep. It's enough for 2 pizzas.
So how many would it make on the griddle?
2.
2?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just split it then. Okay.
Okay, well, you know what? It's almost 9:15, so I'm gonna get started. I appreciate you guys being here. I truly do. And there is just so much coming down right now that is so awesome. And I wanted to bring you all on and talk about a few of these things. Now, one of the things, Gail, I opened up the PowerPoint today and looked at it, and I did post a couple of things on Unstoppables, but there is new seasons training in Dash. It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. So I'm going to encourage everybody to tomorrow night when I do the congratulate and celebrate. I'm gonna take it before tomorrow night. But in fact, that's what it actually the PowerPoint suggested is to have your team take the class before the meeting so that they can share what they learned.
What's the name of the class?
New seasons.
Just new seasons. Are there preliminary things they have to take first to be able to open that one, or will it open up for everybody?
Well,
Just wondering.
Well, when I jumped in to take them, I had not taken something, so yeah, I had to go back and take some.
Oh, so it made you go back and do something to get into it?
Yeah, even though I went into what was called new season. I went into new season.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, it goes right into new season. You don't have to do anything else.
Okay, good. So we can tell our teams to do that tomorrow, and then our meeting is Tuesday night. So
Yep.
So they should have time to do that, get in there and do that, hopefully.
Exactly. Yep. So I was excited and happy about that. Let me get back to you. Okay. So I wanted to mention that, and I wanted to say thanks. I appreciate Gal you adding that YouTube little new product video from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, I just couldn't wait. I was trying to get my template ready and all that, so I just went ahead and downloaded it from the company and then uploaded it into my YouTube thing, so I would have it.
Cool.
Easily to share.
So I wanted to tell Jen congratulations today. Yesterday or today was her 10-year anniversary. So that was pretty cool.
Yep.
And Trey, I appreciate you scheduling the team tips. Well, wait, what do you call it? You call it something else.
Tips for the team.
Okay, all right. So anyway, that's really cool because it's giving people recognition, asking them to do it, and they're coming out with some pretty cool tips.
Monica Elders is on board, and hers will be soon, and so is Angie's. A couple more people are going to work on it and get back with me.
Okay, all right. Gail, you'll appreciate Angie's. Bless her heart.
Oh my goodness, it's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. She was so nervous, and she sent me the first one, and she was like, "Nope, my husband said that was bad. I'm making another one." And poor thing, she's like reading from it, and sent me her little script beforehand for me to check for her. And I just loved, just being able to feature her because she's a really consistent, and that's the main thing that you want in a business is for it to be consistent.
Yep.
So why wouldn't we want to hear from her?
Yep.
And it's just proof that anybody can do it if they try.
Yeah. And anybody that has team members that are doing 15-minute parties, please tag them in the video that Trey did on how to follow up, and what to do and what to say, because that's part of it. It's great. I was telling Gail, I think that I helped 2 consultants do parties, and they were great. They ended up being $300, $400, $500 parties. But if they don't follow up, I just shot myself in the foot for spending an hour. With each
spending that much time doing it, right?
Yep. I know it wasn't an hour, but still. And especially thankful for Sarah too, putting the how to use notes on your iPhone. Those also have iPhones, so that was helpful. And so that brings me to a test that Trey and I are doing, and it is using Bizly to download our hosts from our contact and Pampered Chef website so that our past hosts are going to get a text of a message. And we're learning more and more that people don't read their emails. And so Pampered Chef is sending out these emails, and I've sent out emails to invite people to different things, and the percentage of responses is low. And so even if, and I know Gail's on Post My Party and she likes it, she's going to stay with it, and that's awesome. But you still could do something like this in Bizly just for your hosts, just for contacts. There's going to be something coming out, and Karen is been talking to somebody who does, is it called broadcast?
Yeah, that's what you were telling me about.
Product broadcast.
Project Broadcast.
I don't want to wait.
Oh, it's not out yet? It's not out?
Project Broadcast has been around for a long time. There's lots of consultants that are using it, but Karen is waiting on this person or this training or something. And I'm skipping through that. I'm investigating it on my own. But I'm just using Bizly right now because it's what I know, and I'm already subscribing to it. Why not use it?
Yeah. Question. Project Broadcast, is that an app or what is that?
It is another service that allows you to text or email or send little voice messages to people's voicemail.
Oh, okay.
And
so it's a service. So it's probably going to cost at least $10 a month, something like that.
It is. It's $10 a month. And I'm looking at it, and it is complicated. Bizly is a little more simplified, but it doesn't have as many features. But simple, I don't know if I need something more. I'm already paying for this to post to my party, so I'm not sure if I if I want to go further.
Well, and Ray said there's complete tutorial videos on Bizly.
Yeah.
On how to do these texts. And what's your final count so far that you've gotten responses from? We just sent it out yesterday and today.
Yeah. I mean, I have 6 confirmed yeses that want to come to my Monday night party for the new products. And they're all my past hosts. So I don't have as many to draw in as you guys do. But for me, 6 yeses is amazing, because when I'm, Facebook messaging, I do not get responses. When I'm emailing, I get nothing. So 6 yeses in my book is amazing. And I'm still getting more now. I just got 4 more messages sent just now. And I know, Mom, I think you had 20.
37 right now.
37. But she has
And
a lot more
37 responses.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
37 responses back from
Saying yes, add me to your chat, show me the new products.
Okay, cool.
And that was from 2 years.
I was going to ask you how far back you went. So 2 years of host.
Yeah, I think I might do 1 more year. I might make it 3 years total. But I did not get that kind of response when I was sending out emails.
Right.
And what happens is it gives the past host, a phone number, but not mine. So how I know that somebody has responded is Bizly emails me and says, "You've got mail," kind of. Then you go in, and there's a big long list, and I just started clicking on them. And when they said, "Hey, sure, add me," I'd say terrific, and then send it, and terrific, and send it. And I bet I'm going to say 6 or 8 people that said no, that answered and said no.
Yeah.
One of them was like, it was a dual hostess, mom and daughter, and she said, "My mom died last month." So I'm sorry. Well, but those things happen. But anyway, I just wanted to, it's a test. And this is the first time Trey and I are doing it. And I appreciate her walking me through the process and how it's going to work and if we want to try it. So I like Trey. I did not want to wait for Karen to do whatever she's doing. I appreciate, this other system, but I just wanted to get something going right away. And so there you are. Does anybody, Stephanie, you're using Bizly, right?
I am. I use Bizly.
Okay. Hey, do you by any chance have a template for March, Stephanie?
I don't actually. No, not right now.
Okay. We're looking to get one
going. Okay. I have 2 parties right now on the books for March, but I have 2 parties that closed this weekend that I'm about to do the everybody wins trick on.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping to get many more for March.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So Stephanie, how's your team doing? What are they? Is March going to be good for them?
To be honest, I haven't checked in with many of them. April seems to be doing well. She's got a couple lined up, but other than that and Kayla, I'm not really sure. Haven't checked in with many. I know Rowena just lost her directorship this month, I think was her last month. So, but that's something to do this week for sure.
Okay. So, what is your plan to do or say with them, Stephanie? Do you have a plan?
For my team members?
Right.
No, I usually just check in, say, hey, how's it going? I don't really look much at my reports. Maybe 3 times a month I look and see how everyone's doing. But I got a resignation letter from Sharon Fox, and so I reached out to her and just told her if she was ever interested again. I didn't know that was a thing, but Pampered Chef sent me a copy of her email to Pampered Chef.
Okay.
So I got that. So I just reached out to her and told her basically if there's ever anything I can do for her in the future, to let me know. And if she ever wants to jump back in, she's more than welcome to pick up where she left off. But I don't usually look at my reports more than a couple times a month. I really just kind of reach out around the beginning of the month and check in. Like Bethany and I had coffee this month over Zoom, virtual, and just kind of how you doing, what's going on, what are your challenges. But yeah, I don't really usually have a plan.
Did you see? So I know you've heard that old saying, right? A failed plan is a
Plan to fail.
Plan to fail.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I put on our director chat a file from Marta Ross, and it is inactivity letters, text to send to consultants. So in only checking a couple of times a month, it's probably not the best habit to get in, because we want to be able to identify consultants that are inactive in their first month, and we want to know. And I wish Pampered Chef, would send us a more detailed report instead of the first month and then when they're going out.
Yep, I know. I wish they would tell us each month, what month they were in.
Yes. But anyway, Stephanie, those emails, you might want to check them out because they are really helpful. And it's all about thanking the people, as you started to say when you were talking to this gal, thank her for what she's been and with the company, and then if there's anything else you can help her with. But the way that Marta puts it, it is right on spot. It's right.
Yeah, she's good.
Yep. And so I think if you can check your stats at least minimally once a week on Mondays, I think you'll find that to be a lot more helpful, because here's the thing too. If you've got somebody that's ready to go out, and if they knew, they would have put in $150, or what I did, and I will tell you this, that I offered to do a 15-minute party for a consultant that was ready to go out.
Yeah.
Today was her day. She would no longer be a consultant tomorrow. So we did a quick 15-minute party, but had I not looked, I wouldn't have known that.
Right.
So checking and just checking in with that and being observant is going to make somebody very happy, because there's a lot of times they're bummed. I didn't realize. I didn't know. I didn't realize.
Right. Well, and how many times have I messaged you and said, hey, Maureen, do I have this right? If I do this and that, am I good? I've even had to ask because I don't know. No, that's good. Good point.
Yeah, truly. And I know, Dale, you feel the same way. I hate it when the 6 month wraps around last year, because then you got to go and look last year and this year and compare, and it's a pain in the butt.
It's really hard to keep up with it, the way they, like you said, the way they update us. But if you kind of watch them each month, and this is something Tiffany and I talked yesterday, which, by the way, she's got, hopefully, everybody pray really hard. She has turned her notice in at the hospital.
What?
Yes. where she's been like treated like a slave, basically.
Yeah.
So she's turned her notice in there. She's already given notice, and she has a very, very good lead on a job that she should find out something tomorrow. It's at a clinic. It will be Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, no weekends.
Oh, good
Yes.
for her.
Yeah, no night shift, no weekends. Also, she said that Fridays were optional. So she could possibly be off on Fridays whenever she wanted to be. Of course, it cuts her hours back, but yet she said, then she would have a lot more time to work her Pampered Chef business, anything. But we had a long chat yesterday. And so say a special prayer for her, please, for tomorrow, that everything will work out for this, because she really wants it, and the benefits are so much. I mean, it's like a gift wrapped up for her. And so I just hope and pray that it works out. But anyway, she and I were talking yesterday about, because Maureen, you and I talked the other day about messaging and contacting people, and I did a little bit of that this month with some of my people that were very close to earning the special PC Lite. And then I had those that were very close, or, they had some sales, but they weren't to 150. They weren't active. And I made a message for each of those scenarios and messaged it out to everybody. And I didn't send it to people that had 0 sales, but I was doing this as a start. But if they had $10, they got a message from me and said, hey, just wanted to let you know, you're only 140 away from being active or whatever. Honestly, I had one lady that had $13. I'm not lying. And do you know she's active? So I think I mean, it's not our best month ever, but it's close on activity.
That's $10 in your pocket.
Well, it's $10 that I can turn around and send happy mail and get prizes for them and that kind of stuff. So and I was telling Tiffany about it, and so she and I are going to be much more diligent about trying to reach out to our team members more, and we're gonna work out a system somehow that we're gonna be doing this. And so anyway, because it definitely paid off just with that. And and everybody that I won't say everybody that I messaged about being active are active, but I would say 2/3 of them are now, rather than just and then everybody that I messaged about earning the light earned the light.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So so I was just pleased that happened. And something that I have used off and on, I printed it out, and I had good intentions. I did really good for the first 10 days of the month, but it's this team communication log. And it's, of course, you can make up your own code on this, but it's got everybody's phone number, so you can text or call. It's got everybody's name. And then, of course, you can put in, and it's got the days of the week that go across here, of the month. And so you can mark down when you reach out to people, so, which I typically do it either through a text message or through Messenger. And, and I got great response. Almost everybody that I messaged on this last thing, they all responded back to me. And it was over 20 people that I messaged. So, there's ways, you can do this, and keep up with it, because that's always the hardest thing for me to remember. Okay, who did I contact? Unless you're really systematic about writing it in your planner or whatever. But anyway, and then also one of the people, she and I have a coaching call scheduled for tomorrow. That was Rose. She circled back to me, and she's active. And then she said, I've got to get myself back going, get my business going again. And I said, let's talk. And she said, okay, so we have an appointment tomorrow. So you don't, little things that you can do throughout the month it's just, it pays off with your team members. I mean, yes, I want to spend the most of my time working with the people that are working, but sometimes those people that maybe they used to be your workers and now they've kind of, slid down the slope, you gotta reel them back up there and get them back interested again.
Yes.
If you can. Sometimes it's too late, but sometimes it's not.
I know. And Gail and I've talked at Trey too, that they say it's easier to give birth than resurrect the dead.
Amen.
Yeah. And sometimes we tend to do that too much, though. I mean, I'm guilty. I mean, I'm just like, oh gosh, they haven't done anything in 5 months. I'm done with them.
Yep.
But really, you don't know what's going on if you haven't contacted them, which I'm guilty.
Yep. Me too.
So.
I had one that was, I wanted to get her to qualify so I could get my points. You know, she did $770 2 months ago and then nothing for 2 months. So that was another one I reached out to. So so here's the thing, Stephanie, when you start paying attention to the stats and you start paying attention to who's active, who's qualified, you know, that's really part of our job, you know, is to keep track of that because it makes a difference to us. Yes, it makes a difference to the consultant. And, you know, we want to be in their best interest, but at the same time, what's that saying about help enough people get what they want and you'll get what you want?
Right.
Yeah. And Stephanie, you can get this log. It's in reports. You can print it out. It's in
Perfect.
reports.
Yep.
So
And it's blank.
Awesome.
and it's blank. Yeah. So you just, you know, you can print out a whole bunch of them and have them ready for the year.
Sweet.
Well,
Thank
not
you.
really. No, I wouldn't do that because your team members will change.
Okay.
Your team
Yeah, good
members will
point.
change. So
'Cause it
just do
does-
one month. Yeah.
It does print the names on there, right?
The names and the phone numbers are there, which
Okay.
makes it easy.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, that's kind of all I wanted, just to touch base and just, you know, we're starting a new season and this is the time that we can get our consultants excited, we can get our past hosts excited and people that were on the maybe list, you know, to get them excited. Pampered Chef has a Meet Pampered Chef meeting this month on Monday at
What Monday? Not tomorrow.
No, the 8th.
The 8th. Okay, so next Monday.
Yes, at 8 p.m. Oh, wait a minute. No, 9 p.m. Central Time. 9 p.m. Central Time.
9 p.m. Central?
Yes,
That'd be 10 o'clock our time.
I know.
Mhm.
But you know what they're doing? They're going for the Pacific time, the Mountain time, you know, so 10 o'clock us, 9 now,
Wow.
all the way
That's a
down.
little late.
But I think they're obviously they're rotating, right?
Mhm.
Because they did it at 1
They did
o'clock
it.
in the afternoon
Yeah.
a couple
Crazy.
weeks ago. So anyway, I still think we should do our every Wednesday this
I
month.
do too, because I don't think many of our folks will be getting on. They won't be getting on anything at 10 o'clock at night.
No, and to be honest with you, I don't know. I think ours are just way more personable
They are.
Mhm.
and more fun. So it's more, I think it's, you know,
I do like the later time frame for us because I know we're able to catch some people in different time zones. So I really like that it's at 8:30 now.
Mhm.
You know, because my central people, I have 2 in central, and then, you know, Sarah Spencer and her people are even one further. So I think,
yeah.
you know, making it be at 8:30 is a little more approachable. I'd even be open for 9. But I don't know what you guys feel about that. But, you know, just because it's hard to get them to come when they're
I know.
not done
Well-
with kids and dinner and all that stuff.
Maureen, do you want me to do this week's opportunity chat since I wimped out on you last week?
No, it's okay.
You sure? Because
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I'll still be doing Thursdays. That's okay.
Okay.
Kind of-
Well,
My wall calendar still says February and it's messing with my head. I gotta flip it. I got it in front of me here, Belinda's calendar. No, that's totally fine.
okay.
And
Well, I don't
short
mind
months.
making it up because I owe you one.
Don't even worry about it. I'm sure it's gonna happen to me.
Oh, is anybody doing I'm going to try to, this is something I'm going to try start tomorrow with my team just as a challenge for them, but I'm going to do a dash challenge to get them going. You all may have done something last month. I didn't get around to doing it, but especially I'm glad, Maureen, thanks for letting us know about that new training because that'll fit right into what I'm going to ask them to do tomorrow.
Good.
But I'm going to have them to go in first thing before they do anything and make a picture of their points and post it on the thread that I'm going to have this challenge on our team page. And then I'm going to set a deadline, probably 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then everybody's going to see how many points they can get from, you know, not total points, but from tomorrow till the deadline and see how much they improve. See who can get the most points done in the next 2 weeks. And so this new training will fit right in there for them to do that.
That's a great idea.
So that was something Gail Saya was talking about, and I just thought it was a great idea, and so I'm going to try to do it. She did it last month, I think, with her team. So.
And Gail and I think her trainer was talking about this, Stephanie, that Karen is going to have Dawn Ferreira talk on her director chat. And the director chat, I know it's during the day now with Karen, but she does record them. And Dawn Ferreira, are you sitting down? Has a 100% qualifying grade for her new consultants.
I cannot wait.
Smokes.
I cannot wait to hear what she has to say.
So this is going to be something that if you're not able to take it, you want to hear the recording.
Okay.
And that'll be a week from tomorrow, right?
Yes, a week from tomorrow.
That'll also be then on the 8th.
Okay.
At what time? 2 o'clock?
Well, she did 2 last week. I don't know if that was purposefully or if she's going to go
Because she did 1 o'clock the first time she went to the afternoon, so I didn't know if she was changing it to.
Yeah, and I don't know because she was in Florida. Now she's driving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back home.
Well, she'll tell us, but it is Monday. It's either probably either 1 or 2, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So, anything else, Gail, trade we want to talk about?
No, I am doing the DAC challenge as well. And because I don't want that to interfere with PCN shuffles, I'm setting it up and sending out text messages and just having them send me screenshots. And then I'll be updating in my consultant chat. I just don't think I'm big enough to have my own team group, and I don't want to have an upkeep of another thing right now. And I'm really loving the personal connection of being, more connected to them in the chat and through texting. I'm finding that very valuable right now as I'm trying to get some directors. I have some girls really close. Their personal sales are 4,000 to 5,000. We just need them some people. And Lynette, Julia, they're both like right there, and they're coming to all the trainings and they want more. And they're very excited about it. And Julia has signed up 3 people. Just they've all been kidnappers, all just kind of trickled away and lost interest or whatever. And I've reached out through Julia to just see like, hey, is there anything I can do, as maybe not to offend Julia, but she's still so new, just offering a hand up, but they were not interested. So I know I've done my diligence to, see if there was other ways to help her. But Lynette has her first qualified recruit, Robin, and Robin has been, you've seen her on Thursdays, and she has taught light, just through extra attention that I've been giving her and sending her different charts and things and about being a director and talking to her more in depth about what that would look like, not for her to lead, but just here's where your sales should be. Here's, what they have to have. So I'm just really excited for the possibility of a fast track director. And I've never really had anybody that seemed to want that or understand the possibility or be excited about that. So I'm excited. And then Leah, who has faithfully come to a million trainings and has 0 friends want to host parties for her, did her own shared rewards. So proud. She, I think she hit her $500, whatever the 15% is, that's where her party got. And she got 2 bookings. Hallelujah. I really excited for her because she just couldn't get someone to say yes. And I know she was doing the work. She's like, here's my checklist. And she's showed me her people, like, we're talking her whole friends list. So I'm just really excited that she didn't give up. She stuck with it, and now she's seeing the fruits of her labor. So
how old is she, Trey? She's pretty young, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she has like an older child, but I'm going to say like probably 26, 27. That's my
Okay.
guess at the
I was
most.
thinking she looked younger than that.
Yeah, she looks really young, but like I see her have like an older child, like it looks like a 7-year-old. But I mean, you can have them young, so
Yeah, because I mean, I was just thinking, you know, that age group, early 20s, you
yes.
know, they don't have money. You know, I
No.
mean, that might be why it's hard for
Well,
her
and
to
it's
get
also hard
bookings.
because Lynette is her cousin
Mhm.
or sister-in-law or something. And then see, Mom, I don't know if you knew this, but remember Laura Carpenter that we talked to? That's Leah's sister. So Laura burned through all their relatives.
Oh,
Yeah. And didn't leave them with a good taste because she just, you know,
She quit.
yeah, quit. And yeah, it just, you know, so it's just going to take her a second to get some traction, but she's got a really good attitude about it. And she's like, I'm putting in the work now. And it's okay that it's hard now, because then when things get lean again, I'll remember how I got through this. And I'm just so thankful for that attitude. And I know that that's coming from Lynette, because Lynette had a hard time getting started too. And I'm like, wow, isn't that neat that you had a hard time and now God's just using this for you to pour into someone that's having a hard time.
well, just a reminder, it only takes one really good party and it can change everything, you know.
Yes, thank you for those words. I'm gonna write that right down
Yeah.
for her.
And you know what too is, and Stephanie owns a business. Trey, you've owned other businesses. Not very often you have a constant level line. You know, it's hills and valleys and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's tough when you're down in the valley, but you just gotta remember to keep doing what you were doing. And don't give up, because it'll go back up again, but you just can't let your guard down. You got to keep
right. It's all temporary, you know, and it's in the end, we're thankful for why we did it in the first place. You know, we did this for a reason. You know, you come too far to get too put out by the results you're seeing at the moment. You know, it's just temporary. So,
and hey, people are going to start getting their IRS checks back. I mean, they already are. They already are. And so that's going to help. That's going to help a lot too. So, okay. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate all the input. I really do. Thank you so much. Any questions? Anything that any other tips that we can talk about? Okay. All right. So I'm going to send out reminders for Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Congratulate and celebrate. And that's it, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Everybody make it a great week.
Yes.
you too. Thanks, ladies.
All right. You're
Bye,
welcome.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.